All right, guys, back with another video. You know how I run this shit, straight to the point, all right? So I want to talk about a few things to never do after a breakup, right? Let's just say that you already got broken up with. The first things that are going to go through your head are, I want to fix it. I want to be a better man for you. You want to start texting them. You want to start calling them. You want to start blowing up their phone. You want to go through their social media, constantly look at new followers. I'm telling you right now, guys, stop it. Stop it right now. You're going to be fine. Trust me, I know what that's like. It's a shit feeling. It's horrible. Okay. You want to avoid that at all costs, right? First reason is, okay, it's going to make you look weak. Okay. So, actually, step one to never do during a breakup, don't call them. Do not call them. Silence is going to be your best friend. You want to sit there in silence. You want to let the silence eat them alive. Okay. Do not call their ass because odds are they broke up with you for a reason. And you're only going to make it worse by displaying weak behavior by going ahead and giving them a call. Okay. Do not call them. Odds are they broke up with you. They don't want to talk to you at the moment. Trust me, there's a day that's going to come where they want to talk to you. But you're not going to fix the situation by blowing up their phone, calling them, and telling them that you want to fix things. Like, no, get out of here with that. Fix your mindset. Immediately start hitting the gym again. Okay. Get your mind occupied with other things. Avoid their social media at all costs because they are going to start posting. They're going to start posting selfies. They're going to post them going out. I'm telling you now, all of that is to get your attention. Leave it alone. Do not even look at it. Mute their stories. Mute mute their posts. Mute everything about them. I wouldn't even say unfollow them. I mean, you can if it's easier for you to move on and move on with your life and get yourself in order, then go ahead and do that. But if you're not, and if you want to kind of play this game, mute all their posts, mute everything. Okay. So the first rule is do not call them. Do not call them after the breakup. Second rule, do not text them. They kind of go hand in hand. Do not text them at all. At all. Like I said previously, your silence is your best friend. That's going to make them question, you know, did I make the right decision? Does he even care? Um, does he love me? Does he even like me? Right? All of these things are going to be going through your head. Kind of like how you're sitting there right now and you're struggling, you're filled with anxiety, you're wondering what she's doing, you're wondering if there's somebody else. That's going to go through her head too when you don't make the effort to go ahead and call or text her to ask to fix things. Like, that's all of those things are going to run through their head, right? Do not text them. Again, it goes hand in hand with the calling. It's going to display weak behavior. Okay. The last thing you want to do is display weakness during a breakup, right? They want to go ahead and break up with you. All you say is, okay, that's fine. If this is what you want, that's it. That's all you got to say. You don't have to say anything else. You could be a real savage and let's say they want to do it through text, right? You you're not obligated to respond, right? They say they want to break up, they give you a whole paragraph. That's it. Don't say nothing. Put your reads on. Let them know you saw it, right? Or you could heart it, and that's it. That's the approach that I've whenever I let's say if that situation happens again, that's the approach I'm gonna take. It's gonna be no response. That's it. Or you could just say, okay. Because you gotta think at that point, there's nothing for you to say. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can say. There's no sort of action that you can do that will change her mind. There's a reason that she is making this decision. You have to understand that. Nothing you do will make her change her mind because then now you're going to look weaker by going ahead and displaying these behaviors that maybe weren't present before, that you're making an effort now to go ahead and fix the breakup. Okay. You have to understand that is not the way to go about it. I understand you love this girl. I understand you care about this person. You've invested time, energy, money, um, effort, like all of that. They don't care. They just don't care. In the moment, they don't give a shit. It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter how much you tell them you love them. It doesn't matter if you go and buy flowers and, buy them a fucking puppy. None of that matters in the present moment. They're going to look at that. Let's say you do all those things. They're going to look at that and be like, oh, that's so sweet. Okay. I don't. I still kind of want the breakup because I'm just not feeling it. That's the thing. They're not feeling it, right? They operate off of their emotions. Okay, and you have to understand that it will not help your case by going ahead and trying to fix things like that. No texting, no calling. You leave it all alone, right? The third thing, avoid social media at all costs. You're going to go nuts if you keep stalking their page. You're going to go nuts looking at their followers, who they're following. It's going to drive you bonkers. Avoid it. I'm telling you, it's going to save you a lot of pain. It's going to save you, a lot of anxiety. You're still going to have anxiety regardless, but it's going to reduce it. The less you see them, the easier it is to start moving on with your life. Get their ass off of social media. Like I said, if it helps you, go ahead and remove them. It doesn't matter. They made the decision to break up. You have no obligation to stay in their life anymore. Okay. Somebody breaks up with you, you fucking leave them alone. That's it. Plain and simple. Tell them okay, that's it. There's no there's nothing to say. You have nothing to say. Again, no matter what you do in that present moment, their feeling is they feel the need that they want to break up with you. Okay? Give them that space, give them that time because they always circle around. They always circle back around. As long as you're not psychotic and you're going ahead texting them, calling them, like I said, stalking their social media, making fake accounts and bombarding them with messages or looking at their stories, they're going to know it's you. It's obvious. So leave the social media alone. It's not worth your time. Okay? You need to have the balls to understand that they made this decision. Now pick your balls up and tell yourself, that's fine. I will be fine. I'm going to hit the gym. I'm going to make more money. I'm going to get me a second job bartending or something. Distract your mind. People who care about you don't just leave you like that. You have to get that through your head, right? You need to understand they made this decision. Use your rage and anger to better yourself. That is the best form of revenge, is when they circle back around and you're like, sorry, baby, I don't want you no more. That's it. That's all you got to do. So those are the three things. Don't call them, don't text them, and do not stay on their social media. Again, do not make fake accounts because I know some of you probably have already done that or are thinking about doing that. Do not do it. And like I said, if it helps you, because for the last two, I've done that where they make that decision. I'm like, all right, this is what you want. That's it. I'm not coming back. And like I said, they always circle back around. They always do. Leave it alone. I remove them off social media because it's easier for me to not look at them, right? I've had that problem too where I keep looking at the social media. So the best way to go about it is just take them off. That's it. Take them off. No explanation, no obligation to keep them on. But like I said, you can argue that it does display weakness. Um, but for me, it's more of a way to move on and a way to just kind of get them out of my head. They're always going to be in your head. Let's get one thing straight. They're always going to be in your head, but it's going to be easier if you have them gone. At least for me, that's what I did. Um, so yeah, guys, those are the three things. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and like this video. Thanks.